Tennessee over the weekend, and I got some great deals. I went to McKay's, the Target there, and a place I love to go to, Infinity Comics, and I'm about to show you all that I got. Now, sometimes wonder, well, wait a minute, how is this guy affording this? Well, a lot of times I'll take some of the toys that I got and trade them into McKay's, and they will take them in for credit, and then I will use that to also get new ones. So without further ado, let's explore the books. So the first place we'll look at is actually Infinity Flux Comics and Collectibles. So here we have a Black Lantern, Hal Jordan, and you see I got it for $12. Very cool, because I didn't have him. Next up is the World War Hulk from the Marvel Universe line, these smaller figures. But this guy is very cool. I did not have him. I have the regular Hulk in my collection. So a very, very nice find for $15. Next from Infinity Comics is one I have been eyeing for a little while. The Huntress and Power Girl, World's Finest. You see, I did get it for $60. Used my credit with them to actually purchase this, but that $60 is actually a very good price for this, so I actually had enough credit to buy it this time, so snatched. Next up is what I found at Target. Now from Target, I actually was able to get the Tidarium Shuttle from Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Return of the Jedi. So we can see we've got a couple of people in here. Han Solo, Chewie, and the Rebel Troopers. But basically the same shuttle as the Emperor's, but with a different name. So we will take a closer look at that in the upcoming review. So next is what I found at McKay's. So first up is this lovely TARDIS from McKay's, $12.95. It is a little holder here, and I will look at that right now. So simply just take this off, pull this out, and then we can look at this. It does come with a couple of dice, you can see here, and the Yachizi Doctor Who. So it has the how to tell what you got on here for the Yachizi. So you can just simply play Yachizi, and it comes with a little blue and a Yachizi Doctor Who. I think a very cool find. Hadn't seen it before. But the Doctor Who TARDIS is just simply used to shake the dice. Up next is a part of a figure line I've been looking at, never pulled the trigger. But here we have the Bane, the Dark Knight Rises, the Movie Masters, and you do the collect and connect. The collect and connect is basically 1, 2, 3, Batman, Bane, and Alfred to build the bat signal. Very cool, and it says it's projector. So we will be collecting these now that I have Bane to get this series started. Got to find the rest of them, but this was a great find for just $9.95. Up next, from the same type of line, we have the Catwoman, and we see I got her for $11.95. Now, it was the same price on eBay, but I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and get it. Now, you can also build the projecting bat signal here. So if you don't have the Dark Knight, you'll see that she actually comes with the part that the Dark Knight also had. So you can help build the bottom part. Very, very cute. Once I get all of those pieces together, I will have a review on that. Up next is a cool find for just $4.95. I get the John Stewart Green Lantern. Now this is the upgraded version in the suit, so I did not have this one. So a very, very cute find. Next up is a Batman I didn't have from the DC Comics Multiverse, Arkham Knight, the smaller figure from the line for just $6.95. Very cool find. And you'll see we have these other figures in the line. And that is Alyssa. Say hello, Alyssa. Say hello. I need attention. I need attention, Daddy. I need attention. So next up is an actual Spider-Man that I'm going to try to figure out what this is. But you can see it is, looks to be complete. Extra hands, some webs, and things like that for just $19.95. I'll find out later if I got ripped off or if this was a great deal. Up next we have a Batman Select Sculpts here for just $8.95. And it comes with all the parts. They are just down in the bottom here. We see you got the bat launcher here, the Batarang, and all the extra pulleys and everything. Very cool find for that price. Up next we have a very cool find as well, $17.95, $2 more than you would buy at retail, but this is the Shadow V-Wing Starfighter, the rare edition 1500. So a very cool find. I have the normal V-Wing fighter, but not the Shadow version. So we can see here on the back, got a couple of extra stuff. And then we had to have a chase vehicle. So a very nice find for the Micro Galaxy Squadron. Next we have some cards that I was able to find. Warhammer, the data cards for the Space Wolf for $4.50. And data cards for the Space Marines for $4.50. Very cool. Now they didn't have any of the actual magazine, but we did get some books here. I was able to get Ucula the Vampire Bloodborne from Nathan Long for $7.50. Able to get Path of the Warrior for $4.75. And able to get Galgar's Fury for $10.50. Very cool as well. Up next from Warhammer, I got the Space Wolves Kodak. And you can see the Lord of the Space Wolves. And I got it for $9.50. So, you know, it's always nice to get stuff like this for Russ and the All-Father. Very cool. Then I also got the Primaris Space Marines for $4.50. The Codex for the Heretic Astartes Demonkin for $2. What a great. Now, yes, it is falling apart, but you know what? I didn't have it. And last but not least, we got the Eldritch Omens for $3. And we can see on the back, nice little display. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. So up next, we'll have the DC first appearances of the Manhunter for $5. Yes, he's missing his swords, but you know what? It's all right. A very cool looking figure. Up next, we have a big boy. And we can see, yes, this is the Chase version of the Swamp Thing for $37.95. It's one of those ones, you know, I kind of been playing around with, but when you see it in the actual flesh, it is very cool. And this is the Platinum Edition before Platinum Edition meaning that you just have 17 more different versions of the Platinum Edition. So, next up we have one of my favorites as a kid, G-Force Mark from the 1495 version. And it comes with his ship. This is the Series 1. So we had Keop and Princess, which I have both of them. I had the actual Mark with his plane, not the jet. So this finishes the collection for me. So it's very, very nice. Up next we get one of my favorite artists, Michael Lisner's Dawn for $15.95. Yes, I love this artwork. I love the comic book series. It's just very, very cool. And on the back, you can see when McFarlane Toys was making all of these figures. You got the Danger Girls, Sin City, Movie Maniacs, got Metal Gear Solid, Curse of Spawn, and Spawn: The Dark Ages. So a very cool piece to add to the collection. Now up next we have a very cool foursome. We have Paul Stanley. We have Peter Criss. The Long Tongue Gene Simmons. And last but not least, we have Ace Frehley. So I was able to get all of them together, and that spells KISS. So we have 1995, 14.95, 11.95, and finally $12.95. So this was a great day for me and my collection. So remember, as always, to like, subscribe, and keep collecting.